Good morning. Let's not do that. Good morning. Hey, Ken. Good morning. Tony, welcome. Oops, hello. Happy Thursday, gentlemen. There we go. How are we? Nice. We're summoning Nick. Summoning. That's right. That is right. Let's see here, guys. It's probably a faster way of doing this, but I guess I'm really not in a rush to get all these done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These things take time, and that's all right. I could just, what time's it? Let's see how many I can do. We'll do a slew of these things in a row. Enough people standing at PACON, maybe he'll appear. That would be interesting, don't you think? You can give it a try. Given that the night before we're going to be having a get-together. And there will be a table set up for building models. Ray, morning. Woke up on the side of the dirt, so I guess it is a good morning. Exactly, Tony. Exactly. Are you standing demo at PACON? There will be an airbrushing demo. There will be now. 3, 4. Excuse me as I cough. 5. Yeah, the night before PatCon, Saturday night, we're going to have a reception at the museum itself. And the reception will include tables being set up. So if people want to build or just want to eat or hang out or whatever, yeah, you'll have that opportunity. Pretty sure I didn't win Powerball last night. Well, if you did, you'd know. Did somebody win? Cut all the wheels out. Cut all these road wheels out. My parents wanted a ticket, so I got one for myself too. Nice. Bit of a quiet morning for me. Sorry, my friends. Bit of an introspective spot today, I guess. Hey, Joe. Good morning. Dude, how you doing? Went all by you all and SD. Oh, that's very nice of you. Did my ticket I thought about, but decided I didn't need that kind of letdown when I lost. Yeah. I suppose. I guess we all have fantasies of winning the lottery and just instantly having all this money, I guess. Lived my whole life without having much, so I guess it's okay. Or at least not that much, I should say. I use some of the Corsair. You're right. I haven't. I'm okay. Been sick on Z-Pack right now. Third dose. Jesus, Joe. Yeah, I've noticed that you haven't been on for a while, so I hope you're all right, brother. This today will be all sanding, so we can get all these wheels done. Congestion is bad in the morning. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. Are you at least feeling any better? Let's hope. Hopefully by third day. This morning, no conditions, so that's a thing. Yeah, thanks, Anthony. Yeah, that's good, Joe. Are you taking today off as well, Joe, or are you going to be heading to the office? Those ZPEGs do a heck of a good job. Oh yeah, they do. Okay, good. I will be in today. Ugh, good luck, man. Wake up and smell the odorless dinner. Amen to that, Peter. How are you, Peter? Good morning. Good man, rest. As much stuff goes away. Yeah, exactly. Was in yesterday. No sick days, only PTO, and I'm out of that shit. Oh shit, that's nice. Well, at least you have some PTO that covered it, right, Joe? Covered some of it at least. I good, I think. I good. You good? I good. I'm glad you good. Me good too. Oops, not there. Right there. Thank you. One day of the 3. Yeah, that sucks. No, that sucks, man. Truly hope the times they are changing. Came from a video I was watching earlier today. Yo, Mason, what's up, brother? Hey, Mason, before I forget, because I keep forgetting to text you about this, can you add Don to the reception list? And if you want to make it official, I will do so. Sure thing. Trying to keep my mind off this crap. Not only beat the game 100, complete all the stories of Cyberpunk. Really good stories. Nice. Well, at least you had the ability to catch up on some reading, video gaming. Seriously, guys. Back. Guess I want some breeding. Good evening. What's going on, Edwin? What's the good word? Hi, Edwin. Half the wheels are now done. Well, I guess half the wheels that were left. I got to get the other half. So, anyway, anybody taking off early tomorrow for the here in the United States for our long holiday weekend? Or anybody anything special planned? I'm gonna be packing up tonight. Getting ready to, just like I said, right after work, do the, I don't know, it's gonna be about just shy of 300-mile drive up to Maine. Hang out with my wife where possible. She's got a lot of work stuff. She's actually asked me if I can help with some of the stuff. That way we can at least be together. It's going to be a working weekend for her. Excited for holiday traffic? Yeah, not so much. Seems like I will not buy any Gumpa for the next 12 months. I just asked my friend to hold 2 boxes of Edwin. Hey, whatever. Wow. Take care of my stone garden this weekend. Nice. Hey, Seb, what's going on, brother? Good morning. He's got a, it sounds like it, doesn't it? Maybe if there were more of those. For how long the 3-hour drive actually takes? Nope. I do not want to think about it, because then it'll just make me feel worse. That's when he's leaving. Nope. I'm already planning on it. It's going to take a while. But nope, don't want to think about it. I'll put on either, likely I'll put on an audiobook and just kind of cruise on up, get there when I get there. But at least I'll be there by Friday night. So Saturday morning, I'm waking up there. It always makes me happy. Just woke up after my night shift. And how are you? Doing all right, Seb. Doing all right. Just trying to process a lot of craziness in the world this morning. Other than that, it is what it is. I did watch part of the Vuelta is on this week. I'm going to try to catch the last, we're now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days into the stages. Try to catch the rest of them, do the recaps on the rest. Georgia Gilligan, 3-hour tour, right? We're bringing 2 of the cats, so we all be mad about traffic. Hell, maybe we'll stop at Big Arts for Crab Rangoon Sunday. Nice. It sounds kind of interesting. And my screenplays and Lowell also has some Chinese foods and it has no right being as good as it is. No right, huh? It's supposed to be this good. I'm usually one of those guys like I don't want to stop anywhere unless I'm planning to. It's like I just want to get from point A to point B. Yeah, I've seen that. That's cool. The world's a bit my shift. Man, the world is getting crazier than ever. Absolutely. Yeah. We'll be talking about it tonight on my 7 p.m. Thursday deal. But yeah. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to dive into the politics of it now, but I was listening to one of my podcasts yesterday. One of the guys who's on one of the YouTube channels, and one of these guys actually just takes like a low edge comedic view in a harsh tone, but a comedic view on some of the crazy stuff that's going on in politics. And yesterday, after one of the incident in Minneapolis, um, I'm listening to him while I'm driving, and he loses his shit in a very loud and vocal way, and it was like interesting to hear. And I posted on it on my YouTube channel. I reposted it because it was a righteous anger. I think it's especially if you're a new parent, or my daughter teaches at a daycare center. My younger daughter is now in college, on it's a fairly close campus, but how close can any campus be? Anyway, like I said, I'm not looking to get into the politics of it right now, but it's just, it's the craziness and the fear and the consistency of it that's just, it's weighing a little heavily, shall we say. We stop for gas. It's regular place burgers and scallion. Nice. George, scream into the void tonight. That's what this guy did, Francis Maxwell. He's usually, kind of got that British, he's got an Irish accent. He's got this British reserve to him. And it weren't there. So anyway. So I'm coming back, I guess, to models a little bit. I will be bringing up a couple models to build, including the HIMARS. I've also got the El-Gaim Mark II that I've been snapping up, but I will say I've been enjoying the HIMARS a lot more than the El-Gaim. I did order a P-Bandai kit. I did order a couple of other kits too, a couple 1/72nd scale armor things, and some tools too. A couple days ago. So when those come in, which seems to be, I mean, I ordered them, I think, was it today's Thursday? I think I ordered them Tuesday night or Tuesday afternoon or something like that after I got home from work. And I'd already gotten a couple shipping confirmations. I got to tell you, AliExpress, I'm just going to continue to say it. No, I don't think they're perfect. And I don't think they're, that they're, God's gift to e-shopping or anything like that. But I will say they are the vendors there generally do really, really well. Oh, AliExpress, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I picked up a couple more tools. I picked up some figures, and I picked up 2 more models. And one of those models might lead me to replacing it with another model that I already have, and I might be doing like a little giveaway or something like that. We'll see. Getting shipping time down to around 2 weeks is nice. Plus, any vendor an issue with, they step in and fix it quickly. Yeah. Generally speaking, yeah. I mean, the worst thing that's happened is just their packaging of how things get here. But I'm not too concerned about outer packaging. Like even like the M2A3 Bradley. It was the Bradley. Can't remember if it was the Bradley or the Abrams that came in. It was the box was pretty banged up, but the interior was fine. That's all it's amazing on there. It is. But here's the thing. I rarely bought much D-Space stuff because between Galaxy Tools and U-Star and a couple of other companies, there's a lot more out there that D-Space is not offering. D-Space is offering a lot of stuff that appears to be stuff that I've either have or can get from another vendor. But there's a lot of tools like, I'm just going to pull these out real quickly. Like these, rivet making tools, from Galaxy. Or if you want surface of German tanks. God, I forget what spacing out on the term now. Getting that kind of texturing on a tank. Yes, it is, Anthony, the only one I'm sad about. The box is the Pumpkin Pie Warrior. Yeah, I can understand that. Zimmerit. Thank you, Mason. Yeah, so they got Zimmerit tools. Galaxy and U-Star are also significantly less expensive. They can be. Yeah, like this tool here, there's more going on with it than the D-Spay, and it costs less. Yeah. I appreciate Ray's the one that kind of introduced me to looking at a couple of different things there, And Ray, I mean, again, thank you very much. These Rui tool nippers working great. These are my at the bench here nippers. Are they as sharp as the God hands? No. Are they damn close enough? Yeah. And those are what, $15-20. I should order Toes Weird blades for my chopper. Toes Weird. Nobody in the US. Oh, though they sell the chopper. Which Peter, question. I think I'm missing a little something. Are you talking about the actual chopper, like the Northwest Shoreline one? Those, not toes. I should order those weird blades. Yeah, you can probably find them on AliExpress. Or also take a look at Michigan Toy Soldier, because I believe the AliExpress ones and the AliExpress and the RP Tools ones are the same. Ray Studios are now, yeah, exactly. Ray Studios. I picked up some things from Ray Studios. I've got, there you go. A couple of their ball bits. A couple of their brushes. Yeah. So the point of it is that there's a lot going on there, and there's stuff there that you don't see here. To the 3.0 nippers and my Timmy Extra for first cut. Yep. I got my second set of 3.0 for $17 on Black Friday. There you go. That's a good deal. Tony, it sounds like do you do first? You use 2 sets of nippers, first pass, second pass? Yeah, I don't even bother with that anymore. Now it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to whatever. It's like, how close am I getting? I don't know. Oh, nub still needs to be clipped. I can do that too. Oops, little hiccup there. Depends on what I'm building. Yeah, I don't even bother anymore. I just don't care. Here's the thing. It's like, and even the concept of something like this doesn't make a lot of sense anymore, in my opinion, to some degree, because yeah, you get the nub down pretty far, but if you got good sanding techniques and you're going to be painting, you got to take care of the nub. Now, if you're not painting, that might be a different game. Switch to scalpel blades for detail. Has been great. Blades are significantly cheaper, I guess. Yeah. And again, don't even care that much for it. Cut's a cut. Wow, I'm actually going to get, I think, these road wheels done. It's the D-Spade chopper. It uses a single edge blade that has 2. Oh, I know exactly which one it is. Looks kind of like that, Peter. I need to pick up some spin blades at some point also. That's where I would recommend spin blades. I would recommend that you pony up for some of that. My recommendation for spin blades. And again, everybody's got their thing, but the God hand ones have been great. It's money, but they work. I've done the photo etch ones in the past, and they're very good, but they just don't last. Yeah, but it rotates to angles. It rotates to cut angles. The blade itself rotates. Are you talking about like this? How does that impact the blade? Yeah, I was looking at the God hand ones, to be honest. Yeah, the power sander from D-Spade is the time saver. That one is in my cart, Joe, and I'll probably end up picking that up. Granted, I have a couple of other tools right now that have been working pretty well. So I haven't really had a need or desire. But at some point, different motor tools may become important. We'll see. May not. We'll see. Yeah, and this is not the, and I hope people understand this is not the, and Joe, I know because I know you're a D-Spade guy. This is by certainly no means of taking away from what D-Spade does. D-Spade does really good stuff, and in many ways, they are kind of like they brought a lot of tools to the market here in the U.S. that we have not seen from more traditional manufacturers like Tamiya, which is great. But I think it's my one of the things I like also about AliExpress is like they'll show you, hey, you bought this, you may like that kind of thing. So the recommendations, you'll probably see, 50 things that you're not into, and then that 51st thing pops up, and suddenly it's like, wow, that's a tool that would be really helpful. That's how one of the tools that I just ordered kind of came about. And there are many tool companies that are good if people can get away from brand name stuff. Oh, 100%. But I also do know this, like the drill bits that I use, the D-Spay drill bits. I'm sorry, try again. The God hand drill bits. I've not found something better. And I've tried a couple of cheaper ones and that kind of thing. Now I haven't tried every one. I'm not going to say that. My friends, all the road wheels are glued together. All done. Now I just got to get these are the idler wheels that I have to get done, and then that's kind of it. Is a time saver. Yep. The sander, not the rotary tool. I apologize, Joe. I will be looking. That is in my cart to pick up at some point. An extra pack of the sanding sticks for the power sander. Yep. I will not use D-Spay sanding anything. Their products suck. They're like, that's the place. It's like, no. I think D-Spay sanding sponges are the worst. I don't know what their glue behind stuff is, but that's another place where I spend a little money and get something a little bit better that lasts a lot longer. And that's the God hand sponges. Just got a snake in the house. Cats have found a little corn snake. Oh, that's kind of cool. Are you going to keep it as a pet? Broke one of my D-Spay drill bits the other day. Ooh, that sucks. I only use Infinity sanding products. Yep. I hear they're very good. Combination for me of like sanding sponges. Again, the God hand stuff has just been fabulous. And then I picked up these from Pit Road. I don't know. These are like $250 for two through some of the Japanese companies. Okay, I just tossed the wheel down. There it is. Give me a second here, guys. All right, the return rollers. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess they do require some paint. Okay. And no sanding sponges. Their sanding sponges are awful. That cutting table with angle adjustment. Okay, now I'm curious. Well, where's the other tool that I have? Oh, yeah. Speaking of angle, that angle adjusting tool, I got to tell you, when I start getting back into some scratch building stuff, I'm excited to give that thing a try. That tool has got me kind of horny. ATAC. It's early in the morning to actually type shit in. So, Peter, if I'm looking at this thing correctly, and maybe I'm looking at it incorrectly, I have no idea. Does that entire circular area rotate? Is that what it is? I mean, I see that the bars might rotate and everything. I mean, you already own the tool, but I think the blades are the same. I think the blades are the same. Ball bearing cutting table. Okay. Similar to the angle sander. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. What's going on, New York? Edwin, have a good evening, my friend. Thanks for popping in. And good luck collecting that army. Oof. Ain't gonna be cheap. See if they have a set with the gnarling bits. Yeah, again, a motor tool is a different thing. I mean, that you can. I don't need to go to D-Spay for a rotary tool. The sanding tool does look pretty interesting. I will grant you that. There we go. Gone, daddy, gone. It's funny. The road wheels had 3 gates, but the idlers only have 1. Why? Who knows? I'm new to sanding sponges after avoiding them for years. I've been pretty happy with the MadWorks ones. Yep. MadWorks, I think, are very similar to this. The material is not just glued on to the sponge, but almost like impregnated on there, Peter. Whereas D-Spay is just basically, it's literally their sanding sticky thing stuck onto a sponge, and it's like, no, because then the paper starts to tear after a while. It's like they're useless. Angle sander, yeah, some blades as fixed cutter. I haven't found a source for them in the U.S. Yep. You may want to, Peter, one thing, he's going to be at the show. Boomer's Books brings a lot of D-Spay stuff with him. You may want to check with Boomer's Books, and he's in New Hampshire. So either if you can wait until the show, that'd be good. Otherwise, you can always try reaching out to him and see if he has any at the shop, and he can bring them. He can bring them to the show. Use thin cement, and MadWorks use CA. I don't know that D-Spay used thin cement. I have some Infinity sanding sticks that are still going strong since 2021. Yeah, they last forever, and they also make great nail files. I'll take a peek. Oh, cool. I can wait. I mostly use my homemade chopper anyway. Of course you do, Peter. Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like for me, Tony, these things, I take them down until there's just like nothing left. So this 240 will probably end up being something like an 800 by the time I'm done with it. I'm still using it. In fact, up in my travel bag, I've got one of these things where like you can actually see the sponge down below. And I still use it because it's got a couple places in the corners, and for some tiny spots, you can easily get in there and do it. Yeah. You know, again, a good sanding stick is a good sanding stick or sponge. Yeah, get these wheels glued on together, and then we're going to call it a session. Then all that's left is that there's the back idlers, which I will cut off the sprues, and that's it. So I may start looking at painting this guy. I got to come up with a base color. That's the only thing. Haven't decided that yet. 400 is more like 1,000. Yeah, exactly. But they're still usable. That's the thing, you know. And that's in my opinion, that's the hallmark of a good tool. Like me, it's the hallmark of a good tool. It's kind of wild. Okay, it's keyed. For some crazy reason, the keying isn't working. There it is. What is it, George? What am I working on right now? I'm working on an M2A3 Bradley, 1/72 scale, the Meng kit. This is a test to see, okay, am I really struggling with some of these other companies and their kits? And this is, I mean, these models, I know I've been very loud about it, and I'm not looking for a sponsorship. I'm not sponsored. I'm not looking to make any money on it or anything like that. These are fun models to build. Absolutely love the fit, the finish, the construction, the quality of the prints, all of it. Oops. Absolutely love every minute of building these kits. These have very quickly become some of my favorite models to build. Which is why I'm now on like number 4. I've got number 9 on order, and I may work on a couple of others. Though, having said that, I do want to get through some of the backlog too. I don't want to just continue to build these armor kits. Paint time with George coming soonish. I hope so. I hope so. If I can get base paint down on this thing, and then just kind of start working on maybe like on a Saturday or Sunday where I'm a little less compressed for time. Or press for time, I should say. All right, later, Space trying to keep the stick on your. Yeah, exactly. Joe, take it easy, brother. Glad you're feeling better. Sponsor, you will be paid in compliments. Yay! I'll take those. That kind of payment, I'll take. If it's deserved. Only if it's deserved. Kind of groovy. All right. All the wheels are done. All the road wheels are put together. The only thing that's left to do is right over here. So you got these idlers right up here, and those are literally just getting stuck onto the model itself. In certain positions, they're the ones that are more recessed. But before I put any idlers, any wheels on, I want to do the base painting of the model itself. Get this thing all painted, which right now, this thing is ready to go. The only thing I haven't decided is, I take it back. It's not ready to go. Haven't decided what to do on the inside. Then when it's all done, again, that fit and finish, just the way this all comes together, fabulous. Fabulous. So we might start looking at getting this thing all done. Go round and round. They do. And you've experienced it because you've been able to drive one. So, all right, my friends. With that, it is time for me to head them up, move them out. Let's put away some of these tools while we're at it, because at this point, yeah, I think this model is, the construction on this model is generally done. Next step is going to be to get it to the painting phase. Well, riding one. Same thing. You're one up on me either way. Hope you have a great day today, George. You too, Tony. Thank you so much. All right, my friends. Stay safe and stay sane. Thanks for being on this morning. I do appreciate it. I will be on tonight, 7 p.m., because there's just a lot of shit going on. So we'll be talking about that tonight. Later, Seb. Have a good one. Ken, Mason, later, boys. But guys, in the meantime, go out there and do good. Brighten the world as much as you can. It is insane. It's in every day. It is getting, we're slipping more into a realm that I can't wrap my brain around. But how are we going to get out of it? Let's return to some sort of normalcy, decency, treat people with kindness, respect, and with love. All right. Go out there, do good. Love you all. And I will catch you on the flip. You're still here? Kind of. I'll be back. Always lurking. So tomorrow, I will be on tomorrow at 6 a.m., tonight at 7 p.m., and we'll go from there. Peace.